William the Conqueror's sons had resolved their long feud over Normandy, with King Henry wresting possession away from his brother. But the French King Louis VI would not accept Henry's heir as the future Duke of Normandy. Henry's fragile power would face its first test, an invasion by the French king. In the disputed countryside between Normandy and France, a smoldering farmstead gave away the beginnings of a French invasion. At the head of the vast army stood King Louis of France himself. An English scout hastily rode to inform King Henry of England, who was still en route to defend his borders. Hearing of the threat, villagers and guards fled their English-held towns and retreated to the stronghold of Fleury.
And we're in holding up the French here in mission 5 of our Norman campaign, playing on the hardest campaign setting. Right now we are retreating all of our units in front of the enormous French army. So we have a base here in Fleury, a tiny village that will have to somehow sustain and hold off all of these attacks. We have people retreating that will be able to rendezvous with us, so we're going to be looking to try and find those guys. Let's actually put these guys down into this outpost, and then, ooh, do we want to just run these villagers back? We probably just try and run these villagers back out of Grainville. I don't think that that's going to last very long. Set up our economy here to be able to generate. Yeah, we need a lot of stuff. They didn't start us out with very much here to be able to hold off the French army. We'll see what we can do. What does Fleury even have? Does it have any production buildings? Okay, we do have some production buildings. We have a barracks, and we have an archery range. Oh, we're losing one of the villages.
Lay in holding Fleury
Yeah.
for the king's arrival.
Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, they got their scouts, their forward guard. I think our longbowmen will be able to cover that. Give us a chance to pull these villagers back. Being attacked here. Up, they got cav past us. All right, protect the villagers. Spearmen, you have to protect the villagers. Ooh, come on, don't let them go down. There we go, we'll get after them. So the villas are still coming back. And this village is cleared out. Good, good. Alright, that's gonna be great once we get all of that ready. Organize our units here, put the bowmen to the towers.
The town of Bremule succumbed to the French, and the English were pushed back towards Fleury.
Okay, here come all our villagers. Now we have an economy. Will it be enough, though, to hold off this French army that has been enveloping everything in its wake? Get a little bit more food. We also need more wood. Okay, let's split off you guys onto food. Yeah, we got some wood gatherers here. That's good. Alright, there they are attacking the spearmen that we just left behind, I believe. Ooh, that's quite the force. Quite the enemy force indeed. Wow, they do not give you much of a breather here to be able to set anything up. Okay, here they come. We're gonna let the longbowmen in the towers hold them off as long as they can. No, scouts, what are you doing? Maybe fighting them in the gate's okay. That'll be a little bit of a choke point. Until it goes down. Alright, now we have to hold the breach. Hold the breach. Get the men-at-arms in there. They're our best units. We got longbowmen in the wings. Hold, hold. Yeah, give me a few more longbowmen. A few more vills. Yikes. How are the towers actually doing? The towers are doing okay. Alright, if they push into the town center, we'll be able to garrison into the town center. Yeah, get on over here. Some of these villas, hop on the town center. Give us that attack out of the town center. Yeah, garrison. There we go. I think the first time you click, they just drop off their resources that they're holding, and then you have to click a second time to actually be able to get them to garrison. Hold Fleury until the king arrives. When is the king going to arrive? Lost the tower. Not looking good. Alright, come on. There he is. King Henry has arrived with reinforcements.
Made their arrival at Fleury.
Finally. Drive them back. Not a moment too late. Alright, we shot our knights forward. King Henry, give us that armor buff. We should be able to just sweep away these lower... Well, I guess those are royal knights. I think that originally they had some horsemen in there, so I felt like they were lower quality units, but they're solid. There we go. We've held off the French.
Knowing that King Louis himself was on the field, Henry saw his chance to put England's claim to Normandy beyond doubt.
Now we need to counterattack. Push out to the surrounding villages, but first we're going to want to really set up this as home base. We'll start gathering more gold here. More on the lumber line as well. Now we're going to have to deal with raiding parties. They give us these handy little arrows, though, on the edge of your screen. You don't get vision of the actual raid parties, but you do get a general idea of their progress. So right now they are a ways out, and it's a long winding road to get to Fleury, our little base here. So we have plenty of time to be able to prepare. Here they come. Alright, let's get out there. Hold them at the gates. You should probably give me another outpost. I like being able to garrison guys into the outposts. They're coming in with a bunch of rams for only palisade walls. I feel like that's a bit of overkill. Maybe that is the French way. Alright, so now we torch the rams. Yeah, I don't mind too much if they break down the palisade gate. That's easy enough fix. Looks like we got this pretty much under wraps, so let's set up more houses. Where's a good spot to do like row of houses? Probably in here, kind of set up a little neighborhood. There we go. Beat them back. Beat them back. Wow. Takes a while to be able to break them down when they have fully staffed rams. Alright, now we're actually able to age up. In the campaign missions, you don't usually get to advance in ages. We're going to go with the White Tower. King's Palace is usually the better pick to be able to boost your economy faster, but I would like to be able to get a keep to defend this, what is an obvious choke point that the campaign is just going to keep on throwing guys down at us. Honestly, being able to get this at a more forward position probably also would have been fine. We'll do what we can here. Do I want 2 villages working on it? I think I would actually like to repair this palisade wall. Why can't I build there? Alright, torch the rams. We focus down the rams. The enemies pop out, and then they're easy prey for the archers. Otherwise, the rams gives them basically invulnerability to arrows. Your archers do like 1 damage to the rams, which is never going to be able to get through them. They almost broke down the wall. Did they actually? No, they didn't. That's cool. The wall actually has like a half destroyed state. Wow, so many enemies. Come on, get the keep up. Get the White Tower in place. We need it. Actually, maybe we need... Fix the gate before it burns down, please. Put out the fire. I'm surprised that military units aren't able to at least put away the burning status. I guess the idea is that the villagers are just the ones that you manage your buildings and economy and whatnot. The troops focus on fighting. Unless they are... There's like one civilization. I think the Russ. Their military units are able to build walls. Thematically, makes good sense for them to be able to do that. Here they come again. I think after this, we are going to start actually pushing out. We have A pretty powerful economy at this point that we're leveraging. Decent unit production. And because the map is set up as just a giant choke point, we should be able to push straight out, and then as we advance, just keep on taking the brunt of the enemy attacks without really having to worry about them coming back here or continually rebuilding this palisade wall, which I'm tired of doing. We need to go up to stone walls if we were to turn this into a base, but I mean, we are already pretty well defended right now, so come on guys, focus down the rams, pop the units out of the rams. There we go. Are there any more French hiding inside the rams? Ah, they were only hiding inside one of them. Unless they got guys over here. Nope, there we go. Onward to Grenville. And man, it's such a long road. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to establish like forward production up here in the village. Otherwise, just having our units having to walk through all of this is going to take forever. Oh, we have made contact. The enemy has made a little military outpost here with a couple archers defending the road. Hopefully they do not provide scouting information for the enemy that they don't know that we are coming. Should be able to clear up these archers pretty easily. Yeah, they're just basic archers. Oh, but there is another raiding party coming already. Okay, move the archers up. Don't attack the tents, attack the men. And their pikemen are gonna just destroy my knights. What are they at? Hardened Spearmen is what they leveled up. Ooh, and they have a cavalry patrol out here as well. Alright, get the armor buff, but also we may need to get the king out of here. He's looking dangerous. So I don't know, we have a very large mass of archers. And with the armor buff, our men-at-arms are absolutely formidable. We have all the armor upgrades on these guys. They're up to 9 armor. 9 armor versus melee. That's amazing. How much damage do these guys do? They do 10 attack? Yeah. So their guys do 1 damage to our men-at-arms. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. Was that with the armor buff active, or is that... No, it's just 9 normally. That's not even counting the armor buff from the king. Okay, we need a monastery. Then we can get some monks to be able to heal. And then the effective health pool of our units is going to be insane. Also, we have plenty more reinforcements to begin sending up the road. And the arsenal, so many upgrades that I was missing. Okay, here we go. So this is our armor for our archers, damage for our archers. And then we can get extra attack range. I like the sound of that. Incendiary arrows. Archers and crossbowmen add fire damage to attacks against buildings and siege engines. Lets them do a lot more. And then set up camp for the longbowmen to be able to heal themselves. Sounds pretty solid. Okay, let's just group these. I don't care about organizing you right now. I'm going to send you guys up to destroy this ram, I suppose. Whereas we will push on to the village. There's 1 knight that survived the terrors of the enemy pike line. Here we go. Push the French out of Grainville. Where are they? Here they are. Get out of here. This little French town is an English town now. Archers, why are you walking? Don't walk forward. If anything, walk back. Man, King Henry's up to 11 armor. Aw, they were up to 12. He gives them 3 armor when he has this buff going. The kid an extra 3 armor. Yeah, drove him out. Now we have the village back. Oh, look at this. All this gold that they had left us.
King Henry's men struck at the French forces and
Wait, what is going on? Oh no, the Rams. The Rams just rolled up here on their own and destroy a watchtower. That's how heavily armored the Rams are, I suppose. That's hilarious. Okay, get that scout. Don't let the scout get away. You guys, pick up all this gold. Come on, guys. Hundreds of gold. You know, the French, normally you scouts should not be trying to go aggro, but that's what they're doing. Okay, so we have a bunch of gold workers here, and we have found a brand new gold mine that even has a mining camp set up for us to begin working. This is amazing. Okay, now we want to make sure that it is defended. So we should probably get an outpost. Who's attacking us back here? Oh, there's a little scout back here. Alright, let's take him out. King Louis is sending a counterattack. I'm not too worried. Let's go ahead and start working these farms again, guys. Monastery, get me those monks. We've actually reached our population cap at this point. Were we getting all the upgrades that we needed out of that arsenal? So a double check here. Oh, we have the next level of archer armor upgrades. Yeah, get all those going. The blacksmith, it checks out. Oh, checks out. Run these guys up the road. I don't want to interfere with the villagers there, but I want to get all these guys up and do. Group my army together. You guys were already labeled as the one command group. Oh no, the scout. Scout wants to get my archer. Here they come. Okay. Archers, move up here. King Louis, get up there as well. Just a bunch of bowmen. I'm gonna go for the armor upgrade. They might take out that watchtower. Okay, you guys come around as well. Top cap has been reached. We want to get... No, we did get that watchtower up. For some reason I thought it had gone down. Okay, so we want to put a few guys into there. Be able to have cover for all of our mining operations. Oh no, King Henry has fallen. He was pushed up too far. But here come the reinforcements. We'll be able to revive him very easily. There we go, we got him back. We'll pull him back actually so that he can regenerate. And then put the villager into the watchtower. Oh, he's just repairing the watchtower. No. They're all the same command. You just right click on things and he'll start fixing things, or he'll go inside. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what I want. The enemy has a stable all the way out here. Oh, it's producing scouts as we speak to harass us. Well, we need to burn that down. They have even more scouts coming from that direction. That makes me wonder if they have another one of these stables set up that's going to be just producing a bunch of units. We'll go on a quest to try and figure out where that is. Set that up. Set the king in with the main army. It looks like King Louis is planning another counterattack. Alright, we may drop back here and then... what do we want here in Grainsville? We can't go up to age 4, unfortunately. Come on, guys, keep scouting out. I want to know where those scouts are coming from. I want to find another stable to burn down. Now, there it is. There it is, just like we thought. Alright, so we'll burn that down. It should start eliminating the French harassment of our guys. We will wait for his counterattack to crash against us. We're getting little pings of his progress on the minimap of where they are. They're moving over... Are they actually moving units to try and defend the other village? Or are they coming after these guys? They're coming after these guys. Okay. We need to collapse the main army now. Let's bring them in up against this cavalry patrol. Come on, guys. Hold out. Hold out. Trust in your armor. Trust in your English armor. English ironsmiths have reached legendary levels. Yeah, these guys are not taking damage. Look at this. This is insane. The men-at-arms are invincible. You can tell from the bodies. They've killed all... Oh, there. One went down. I see one English body, and that is it. Oh my gosh. This army is going to be unstoppable. Alright, so we got rid of those stables for the enemy scouts. Disabling those should be pretty beneficial for us. There's a few more. Hopefully we find where the last few... Oh no. Oh good, it's just a scout. I was like, if they snuck by us, the downside of this is that we're just using slowpoke infantry. Alright guys, we don't have to take this. You guys with your longbows can actually finish off this scout, I feel like. Here they come. And a bunch of rams too. Alright, this is a real fight. We're gonna armor up. I'll bet that there's actually a sneaky stable set out there. Alright, back to working the farms. And as we produce more troops, we'll go out. We'll suss out that scout. The stable producing all those scouts. Don't like being harassed. Prefer all of my little warning notifications to be, you know, real combat. How are rams this fast? Like, the rams are as fast as my infantry. Oh no. There goes one. Now you guys finish off that scout. Thank you. So many scouts. Like, what do they expect to do? What do they expect to achieve? These rams ran us all the way back to the village. And now we go back. Okay. Let's push in and take the other village. Here he comes again. Great. Alright, villagers. Fall back. Archers, come up. Get the scout. Okay, we're gonna push out 2 longbowmen and 4 English villagers. Are tired of these French raids. Yeah, set down his watchtower. This stable is right on the edge. I think that when we take the town, we will actually be able to convert that stable. Oh, here he is. Okay, so there's a bunch of gold. And there's the stable. Alright, the villagers can burn it down. There we go. Torch damage. The archers should be able to protect them against the scouts. There, we got it. And we do to get the stable. Excellent. Oh, we got a landmark. The Abbey of Kings. That will heal us. So we can just kind of do a little checkpoint. We can put our entire army underneath there and heal up. And we get some forward monks here. That's great.
Only one more obstacle. King Louis and his army.
Now we have to defeat King Louis.
Alright, guys. 2 kings would settle their claim to Normandy.
Settle in at the hospital of the Abbey of Kings. Heal up. This is probably my favorite part of this mission, is that these villages have gone off after being raided and their farms for so long. They're like, yeah, we'll just find them and we'll kill them. They're not tough. We're not scared of them. I kind of thought the Abbey of Kings might heal our units a little bit faster, given that it is a full landmark. Like, that is all that it does, is it will heal your units within a radius. I believe they also have to be... Oh, they don't have to be out of combat. I guess that's the kicker, is that they could actually be fighting right now and they would still be getting healed. But the radius isn't that big, like... Yeah. Definitely an underpowered landmark. Maybe they'll change it. But then again, if they made it very strong, it would just be incredibly annoying to have to deal with in certain situations, like if it healed your units more, or if it had an enormous radius, so like they were constantly healing, then it would become oppressive. So it's very hard to balance a landmark that has those kind of features. Alright, there's his full army. He sent out a raid. Yeah, okay, it was just a scout. And there, we burned it down finally. Go back to your fields in peace. In peace. Oh man, here comes a full counterattack. So many horsemen. Okay, let's get in here. Come on, guys. Worried about where this is going. Good thing he didn't bring any siege with him. That is a lot of cav, though. We don't have a pike line, but our men-at-arms are so heavily armored. And the cav aren't even turning to fighters. Okay. Sometimes in the campaign, the AI just doesn't understand what its objective is. Now they're turning to fight us, so we actually are going to get a fight here. And they're trying to burn down the monastery. Typical French behavior. This is why we can't stand to leave these lands in the hands of the French. They would come into the village and particularly try and burn down the monastery. There we go. Not a single unit died in that entire fight with all of those cav. They were barely even injured. Alright, we're not going to worry about any more harassment. We're going to go straight into King Louis. He has his ranks of knights here. He's got patrolling infantry in front of him, and the king himself at the back of the army. So these are royal knights, 5 armor, 33 attack. Wow. Well, that's because they have the lance attack. And then otherwise, a bunch of other horsemen. So much scout harassment. Okay, well, we are here for the main battle. Okay, we're gonna go line formation and then assemble the force. His infantry are grouping. What's going on? I don't like this. Does he know that we're getting close? Oh, there's one of his scout. Okay, here, he's coming for us. Excellent. We'll take him like this. Armor up. Let's get him. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw in the palings. And let's set up camp so that we get a little bit of regeneration. Because that's the thing we can do. King Louis in there. All our guys are in there. We started losing. We're actually taking casualties. Yeah, we'll fall back. Henry's been injured. No. Actually, the enemy cav charge broke through our armor, but now he's falling back. Like, this is the thing. The AI. What are you doing? You have all your cav here. You have the perfect advantage against the English archers. No, I'm gonna run away. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna keep coming? No, you're gonna turn back. You're gonna just find the edge of their aggro range and cheese the heck out of them. So they can't really do anything. All right, we're gonna rebuild our army. But I guess I might as well harass them. Have a little bit of fun, right? There we go. Henry's back up. And we'll label all these guys. Take away the formation so that they move a little bit. They're a little more responsive. And try and thin their numbers, I suppose. Oh, you're coming after me. Oh no. I'll take a step back. Now you don't care. This is great. Alright, here come the Royal Knights though. Henry's gonna go down again, that's fine. We can keep on reviving him as long as we want. He's very much like the Explorer from Age of Empires 3. Just keep on bringing him back. The French don't know what to do. Alright, Henry, I want you to be able to actually regenerate here. There we go. You guys set up camp. That will get them to start healing as well. Or at least it should. And here we get the long snaking line of all the English infantry who are going to reinforce their friends. Alright, we have a bunch of guys over here. We'll move these guys up, finish off this cav, and then have the monk in position, I suppose. Is making camp not healing us? I feel like this is bugged. Set up camp. The longbowmen set up camp. Longbowmen around the camp regenerate health over time and see further. Requirement is already active, but this guy's hurt. This guy is not regenerating. Oh, he is. He's just not doing the little heart animation. Oh, okay, so it is working. It's just a visual bug. Now that I fully regret not building cavalry because of how long it takes to get infantry to cross the map, we are ready to go. Round 2 against the French. He's pulling in his infantry from the outer encampments. It's actually pretty cool that they have these little campfires that they hang out around, and then they pull in as they are prepared to do any kind of maneuvering or formations. Our line formation should give our archers an excellent firing arc. Men-at-arms, incredible armor. We are going to save the armor buff from the king for when King Louis himself engages with his royal guard there. Alright, his cap's coming in. We'll pop the armor. Is there monks? I guess the monks are still healing. But there, we broke down his army. Are we going to kill King Louis? Oh, we don't even have to kill the king. That's it. We're able to be successful.
Far from home, but rallied by their king, the English army forced a French surrender, and put King Louis and his knights to flight. With the impromptu battle ending in resounding victory for the English, King Henry had secured his ancestral lands under the English crown.
The bonus historical video today is Falconry and Hawking.
Norman domination over England was marked by their imposing castles and new laws. But one passion of theirs also impacted the land: hunting. The Norman nobility, both men and women, shared a love of hunting with birds of prey. To preserve their hunting grounds, they took ownership of the land and outlawed hunting by commoners. Falcons hunt by flying to a great height, then dive-bombing their prey. They are kept hunting fit, using a lure, a pad of leather with bait attached. This prepared them for catching their prey, usually other birds such as rooks and pheasants. While out hunting, a falcon might give chase to its prey far from the party. So, riders would follow them cross-country on horseback to witness the action. After a falcon had caught its prey, it was fed and would not fly again that day. This meant many birds had to be taken on a hunt to keep the nobility entertained. Rather than falcons being carried on horseback, which would jostle them, they were transported on a frame called a cadge. Although falconry was a horseman's sport, hawking was enjoyed on foot. Hawks, unlike falcons, have broad wings and hunt by following their prey in straight flight, often low to the ground, through woodland. Hunting by sight, a falcon's vision is highly developed. When not hunting, they were kept calm by putting on a leather hood. The darkness stopped them becoming overstimulated and restless. Lords of the sky, controlled by the lords of the land. Falcons and hawks were symbols of power and status. They were central to Norman identity.